Hello, good morning, my brothers and sisters in diaspora. Messiero, I hope you had a great night. So, a quick one, I want to see how I can share with you some of the points that was taught yesterday in Afe. It was a wonderful time, and I think you should learn from what the people that learned yesterday that were in attendance. So yesterday we had to go deeper in explaining the reality of things when it comes to spirituality. Now, for you to get this understanding straight, I like to use this example. A wild dog is being pursued by a lion, and then the wild dog is praying, God, don't let me die in the mouth of this lion. And then the lion is praying, God, don't let me die of hunger tonight. Help me to kill this dog. Now you know the chase will go on until one overpowers the other, or one overtakes the other. The question there is, who will God answer? Is it the wild dog who is running to save his life, or the lion who is also running to save his life? Because they are both trying to save their lives. You may take your time to think about that. The next thing we would want to look at is the fact that if this lion were running in packs, the wild dog would have no chance to escape. If these wild dogs were in packs, the lion will have no chance to win this wild dog, because the packs, the sisters and brothers of this wild dog, would have joined force to attack the lion. And if this lion also had its family, then they would have joined force to attack the wild dog. So the advantage we have in this life is the people, the spirits, the energy that hunts and dwell with us. Get that straight. Then we move further and look at the concept that from the Bible perspective, for those of us that know the Bible, it says, God said, let us make man in our image. You underline the word us, meaning that he was talking to a people, a group of energy or a group of gods, because the word us is plural. Now what it means is that there were those that helped in execution, and that the only role he played was the role of speaking forth. So he would say, now let there be light. And there was light. And he saw. So he had two different actions there. He said, let there be light. And then he saw. That means he looked and said, it is okay. That is to say, he determines the extent of the work done, whether to be increased or reduced at any point in time. Saying it is good means that it is okay. You love it the way it is. And these are some of the elements that we need to know today. That we are the God that continuously creates this universe. Everything you see today is created by us. So when the concept of the creator is usually talked about, it looks dumb. Because what you see is that every species of living thing are busy creating their world. The mango tree is busy creating its world by dropping seeds to germinate. Same with the Hiroko tree, the palm trees and all of that. The ants are busy creating their world. The animals in the bush are busy creating their world. We human, we are busy creating our world. The world is too vast for a one entity to have created. And if a one entity created this world, that means that God would be everything in this world, in totality. But then that is not the reality of life. Everything in themselves are God, and they are busy creating their world. So we move further to have this basic understanding. If we have established the point that the word us is plural, meaning God had people that worked with him. So we too, we are the God. We are not alone. Even though you as an individual, you stand and speak. So you ask yourself this question. Some time ago, I prayed for money. And then someone I never thought of, never remembered, called and gave me money, or probably gave me a job. The question is, who went to tell that person to give you a job? Who went to tell that person to give you money? You sit and someone that may have forgotten you for a very long time remembers you and then thinks of giving you something. Who inspires that person to give you those things? It gives us the room to know that there are the us factor to ourselves. So me and others, we form the us. Now the next thing we need to know is the fact that in this us, the most important factor in this us is I. It is you. I am the head of the battalion. I am the head of the captain of the ship. I am the head of the family. Why? Because I exist in this plane where I have access to speaking, the ability to speak, where I have access to food, water, drinks, and all of that. And so I use my words to speak and give an instruction, and they run. But I must keep them fueled and strong. And how do I do that? It is through feeding them. Give them drink, give them food. Why? Because have you ever seen a team that is hungry? They won't perform. You've seen an army that is not well fed? They won't perform. But when the squad is well fed and taken care of, when you speak and say, let us make light will be made in your life. Now let us make money will be made in your life. Now let us have beauty will be brought into your life. Whatever you need, when your battalion, when your squad is very strong. So simply put, in summary, that you are the creator factor and the executioners are your squad, which you must constantly feed. You must constantly energize. And that when you strengthen your us, you form a pack, just like if the wild dog had, he would escape the lion. Or if the lion had, he would kill the wild dog. But if none of them had, then they are their own mercy. Another strict example I want to show you is, have you noticed that for every animal on earth, they only listen to their kind? A dog listens to dog, goat listens to goat, birds listen to birds, hen listens to hen listens to hen, not generally birds, Each species listens to their species. And so when you come out thinking that you can just talk to any god and they will answer you, you are wrong. The concept of God or spirituality is family based. That is to say, no spirits in this world will answer to your favor unless the one that shares your ancestry. That is why even in the Bible it says, for I am the God of your ancestors. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He said, for it is only the God of your ancestors shall you serve, for I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So you must search your ancestry so that you will know your God. It is your ancestors that will show you your God. Every God answers to their bloodline because the covenant is based on blood. So you don't stand up and call any God, or maybe because that particular religion knows how to do marketing and they were able to cajole you into becoming a member, and you go about saying our God. No, it is not your God if it does not share your bloodline, share your color, share your DNA, hears your voice, understands your language. Even when you breathe and think, they hear. That is the only God that answers. Dealing with animals, I have watched. You have two mothers here and there, mother hen here and there. And then you take their chick and then spread it out, maybe discomfort them a bit. What you notice is that the mother hen runs after her chicks. Each of them will run after their chicks. None of them will go about rescuing all the chick for any reason. Or perhaps you take the two mothers out and leave the chicks together. And then you disturb the chicks and they are crying, pew, 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 and then you free one mother. You see that one mother will go just after their chick, while those other chicks will be stranded. Why? Because it is a natural course of life. Everything attends to their own. Every frequencies attend to their own frequency. Every God attends to their bloodline. Everything is aggregated. So it becomes a waste of time for you to expect a foreign deity, a deity of another family. Even in the same community, you expect a deity of another family to help you unless the deity governs the whole community. So we must wake up to this simple reality so that we can excel in everything that we really want to do. Importantly, you must know that your squad must be well fed. And that is why we organize our monthly libation, and then we encourage each and every one of us to pour libation and make feasts to their ancestors as frequent as possible. This Sunday coming is our libation, the Ima edition. You should ensure not to miss it. It is not just to come and play around and throw things around. No, it is an act that energizes your us, energizes your squad, so that when you speak, your words will be manifested. So do well to chat me up so that you can be a part of it. It doesn't matter whether you are present, as far as your contribution is involved and your name is mentioned in the offering. Your ancestors will always partake. The Spirit knows no bound, no limitation. As far as they are invited, they will come. We give some little token, and on this particular edition, if you have the chance to come, you come with something nice so you can share with others, because we want to celebrate Ima in the real sense that our ancestors used to do. Once again, this is Afel Bamabasi, and I hope this little lecture will enlighten you and give you a better understanding. Do have a lovely day, and see you on Sunday, that is the 2nd of February 2025. We start here by 10 a.m. Do well to attend or participate. Bye for now.